The following program shows real people taken into custody by Dallas SWAT. They are presumed innocent until proven guilty.
He's shot like 20 times since we've been here.
I think he just has a thing for living life on the edge.
SWAT team comes natural. The father stuff is much harder.
This is my #1 priority right here. Here. Okay, that's automatic fire.
We got some gunfight, boys.
Barricaded suspect. Armed and dangerous. Suspect is inside. We're gonna hit the ground running.
Adrenaline's running higher. Strapped metal to my back.
Shooter, stand by!
Training in full gear is a necessary evil, and it's evil sometimes. This stuff gets heavy after a couple hours.
Good job.
In SWAT, every call out is critical. It literally is life or death. Your whole career should be geared towards staying tuned up. Knock it off.
I feel like I'm an average guy trying to do an above average job. Can we do this over again? Hey, Sarge. Okay, I'll head up there. You need me to call anybody? Bye.
I need some bad help. You need police, fire department, and ambulance? Yeah, bring them all. Get on.
We just got a call on a guy who called 911. Patrol got there, and he started firing shots. It sounds like he's got officers pinned down on at least 2 sides of the structure. They stand a chance of getting shot. So we're heading up there to pull them out and then work on getting this suspect in custody.
You have to tell us what's wrong, sir.
Well, I'm psychotically deranged because of all the goddamn bullshit that your government has been putting me through. I know, this sounds so crazy. Bring it on.
He's shooting at that out of that window and that window.
He's got a complete field of fire, so that's a primary concern.
The first couple were directed out, but okay, that's automatic fire.
Is up there, but what I need you to do right now is start the intel process.
Yeah.
So you've been driven into a corner and you got the line in the sand. Well, I'll tell you what has driven you into the corner there, Mr. Duggar? That's what I'm trying to find out. Government interference? Okay, so the government's been interfering with your life, is what you're saying? He's been drinking, I can tell he's heavily intoxicated and he's mad at the government, so it's going to be a tough one.
You go up there, there's 1 building, 2 buildings, and it's the 3rd building. He is in this upstairs second apartment. It's one of those apartments where you can't get it from outside. You have to go up an interior stairway to get to where he is.
Let's go, man. Okay.
I need you to start working on that perimeter. There's a host of patrol guys scattered all about.
Be advised,
Guy's still firing shots, and we've got a couple of patrol officers down there in the line of fire. First order of business is going to be to get them out.
He's in the line of fire. He needs to be extracted.
We got to get that officer out of here.
He's shot like probably 20 times since we've been here. We can't do anything until the APC arrives. Suspects down there still firing, and we need some hard cover to get these guys pulled out.
With your CS gear.
Sam, let me ask you something. Yeah, you say you got 900 rounds. Okay, you got 900 rounds of ammunition in there with you, right? Sam, what kind of gun you got? Right now, we've got them isolated on the line, trying to talk to them and trying to calm them down, quit firing shots. I'm trying to keep them occupied.
Hey, is the armored personnel carrier here yet?
It just pulled up.
Okay, let's go.
All right, we're ready to go ahead and move on up and extract the officer on the Baker side.
Offender, be aware, APC moving up, southbound.
Okay, do you want lethal cover?
Not from you up top, unless you're...
Well, from where?
Expose you.
He needs it.
All right, Dwayne, hold up 1 second.
When he
go ahead
makes
and go. Go ahead and go, ready?
Is that him on the wall down there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have him run in front of the squad car to get in.
Have him run farther south.
Is the target south of us now?
I'm looking at the target.
Do we need to back him up some to make him parallel with us?
They said yes. Those Charlie side windows are his windows.
Okay, dude, hold up here. Hold. Okay, dude, you're gonna have to climb over that hood.
Or he can go around the back.
No, I don't want him going around the back. He's ready to go, you guys. Okay, he's still shooting.
Shots fired again, but I'm sitting here at the corner of
I don't like this. Hang on.
You guys ready?
All right, good time to move.
Okay, dude, come on.
Come on.
All right, what do you want to do it, Dwayne?
Okay, Sam, don't be firing shots while I'm talking to you. That's a nice song you're playing. What song is that? What kind of music you got going on in there? Hey, Sam, is that some kind of blues music you got going? What's your mom's phone number, Sam? No, I don't. That's why I'm asking you for it. Sam, how am I messing with your family? Tell me how I'm doing that.
All right, that's the suspect's location straight ahead, correct, Dwayne?
That's what the officer thought. He thought it was that middle window upstairs, but he's not sure.
Is that somebody laid out to the left of that power box?
Yeah.
Who is that?
That looks like patrol legs.
A20, is there a patrol officer on the south side, on the Charlie side behind the power box and the dumpster?
That guy needs out of there. We're gonna come get you.
Yeah, we've got one more officer on this Charlie side. It's only about 20 yards out. We're gonna move up and pick him up.
Why don't I back up to him? I'll keep the doors away from the target location.
Okay.
You can open them up.
Yeah, just back up to him, Dwayne. Get the welcoming committee ready.
Yeah.
Can you see him in your rearview mirror, Dwayne? Okay, slow down, Dwayne.
Tell him to stay there, Rich, till he tells him to go.
Hold on.
Tell me when.
Rich, let me hold that door open.
Okay. Okay, hold it, Dwayne.
Let me hold the right door.
Okay. When I tell you, I'm going to give you hard cover, and you jump in on this side, okay?
As soon as he jumps down, you run in. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What's your element?
242.
All right.
241, I'm sorry, 241. No, I'm going to take him back into the front of the blockbuster.
That'll work.
Talk to me, Sam. Hello? Sam.
Thank you. Yes, sir, brother.
Sam.
Now that we got those officers out, We need to get this guy into custody. He's either going to kill himself or someone else out here if we don't do something. We got to get this guy out of this apartment. He's either going to hurt or kill someone.
That's the suspect's location straight ahead, correct, Dwayne?
We're up pretty close on the Charlie side, which is the back side of the apartment. But we're in the APC, and it's pretty much bullet resistant. We're going to stage here for a second and figure out our next move. He's in the corner apartment, yes. These last 3 windows, that's him. And this is perfect for whatever we need to deploy later on. We want to give this guy a chance to come out voluntarily. But if he comes to the window with a weapon and fires, we're going to have to return fire.
It's ringing. See if anybody can hear a phone. Earlier, it was busy. We had a busy signal. Now it's ringing. So I don't know if he put it back on the hook. He plugged the thing back up. We don't know.
My name is Officer Bias. I'm with the Dallas Police Department. Are you related to anyone by the name of Sam Duggar? He is okay. He's okay at this time. All right? The reason why we need you is to find out some information. I would ask you not to call him. It will only hamper anything that we are trying to do. Okay. Do you know of any type of weapons that he has? Several? Okay, do you know if he uses drugs? Smokes weed? Okay. And he drinks? Okay. We're going to do everything we can to make sure he gets out safely. We've got a negotiator outside.
Still no answer. We got another negotiator inside the APC trying to loud hail the suspect to pick up the phone and talk to me, but, you know.
Shots fired. Which one? South. Which window? C2.
Jim, I can put it in Charlie 4 window and Charlie 2 window. This guy's not responding to our negotiators' attempts to make contact with him, so we're going to escalate here a little bit. I'm ready. Hey, can you hand these to me? I'm going to fire some CS tear gas.
Just start handing them to me.
When I drop my hands down. And they're going to fire some from the A side or the front side of the apartment. See if we can't get some kind of response from him.
There, that one came out to C2.
That's where the first one's going, right at.
I think that's where he is.
Dwayne, keep an eye on there for him. For Rich.
Yeah, that went through.
Did it go in?
Yeah, it went through.
Here you go, Rich. Another.
That went through. He's shooting. He's at the window.
Bam.
C2.
Yeah.
He's on the left side of that
little hole
of the window, hiding behind the wall.
And there he is. Did it go in?
Yes.
He thinks the SWAT team has been following him around.
And I couldn't put any of it together. I just don't know what he's talking about. But he's been telling me that the police have been following him around. And I know he had a ticket for a dog, but he just wasn't making any sense.
Okay, and this has been going on for like the last week and a half?
It means that the police are following him. It's been going on for maybe a month.
What's he doing? That one in there with him.
He's got his head out the window. He's trying to get air. He's trying to get air.
You got any more ferrets in here, man?
Yeah, open that thing where I got the others. Pull that. Just stand out the window. He's trying to get air.
Okay, last few days he hadn't been acting right. Do you know what he might be upset about? His dad just died not too long ago. Shot himself? Okay.
Okay, the guy's dad killed himself 2 months ago. We're getting intel over the air, and he says the suspect's now saying he's gonna do it. Probably either shoot himself or make us shoot him. That's what it sounds like.
Okay, he walked away from the window. Okay. Yeah, it's clear. He's gone.
It's amazing to me that he's still in there. I've never fired this many rounds in a single operation, and they're still firing them out front, so this guy's pretty tough.
Is it clear?
Your weapon inside. Come to the door.
He's screaming for us to shoot him. He's yelling, shoot me.
Yo.
Okay. This is what we found out.
Still no answer.
That went in there.
That went in.
Yeah. Say when, Jim?
He's coming back to the window.
This guy ain't moving, so we're gonna have to escalate our tactics a little bit. We need more gas, Jim. He's screaming something about a gun, but I can't tell what it is.
He's got his head out the window.
What's this guy doing? Is he gonna shoot himself?
He's shooting. He's at the window too.
Suspect's now saying he's gonna either shoot himself or make us shoot him. We put a lot of gas in this place. I'm surprised that guy can take this much.
He's got his head out the window.
What's this guy doing? Is he gonna shoot himself?
Easy, because we shot those last couple ferrets, and then that's when he opened the door.
That guy is wearing us out.
Sam, we're giving you a chance to come outside. Come outside on your own. No one will get hurt.
He's quit shooting for the last 5 minutes, but now he's demanding that we shoot him.
We out of gas, Rich.
Just walk on down outside, out to the parking lot, and we'll give you just instructions on what to do.
I'll tell you.
This guy's not responding, so we're gonna step it up a little bit and put a 517 in there. 517 is a handheld CS tear gas canister. It's real concentrated though, a lot more than the ferret. And that'll get him moving. JT's gonna be coming up on our left here in a second. He's gonna try to hand deliver a 517 through the suspect's back window. He's only gonna get one chance at that. They could get into the Charlie too if they came under the stairwell. It'd be nice to be able to launch this 517 in there and not have JT walk out there in the line of fire, but they're a pyrotechnic, and if the top pops off, it could start a fire in the guy's apartment. He's fixing to throw the gas in the window right now. He's backing off. Here goes. Get it, JT.
job. You got it.
Outstanding. Here comes the smoke. Tell him to back out. It's in good and it's filling up.
So you can't see in there anymore.
He's throwing up.
He's on the A side.
He's 2 alpha, 2 window throwing up.
Well, this is a team that's preparing to move from the adjacent apartment, is what he's talking about.
Apartment.
We've got a team in close to the suspect. They're there in case he pops out, they can arrest him. Okay, they're in the adjacent apartment. They say there's bullet holes through the walls. Suspects open the door. They're inside.
Bring the suspect out the door. They got him in custody.
They got him.
Good job, guys. Sam, how you doing, bud? Be scared. You all right?
No, sir.
What's going on?
Man, I don't know how he stood all that gas in there. It was bad just with the mask on. It was bad. As soon as you go in, you could feel it just eating at your pores and it was stinging. But he just went crazy in there, nuts. Just tore the whole place up.
Hey, talk to your mom, Sam.
Well, I thought it was going to end a lot more violently than it did. I shot every single gas round I had, and I usually carry too much.
I mean, Rich would go boom, and he'd go pow, pow. Rich would go boom, he'd go pow, pow. I'm like, we got us a gunfight, boys.
Sam, hey, talk to your mom. Okay? We're going to call her and let her know that you're okay, all right? I'll do that for you, all right?
What eventually got him out is JT throwing that canister in. That was the best throw I've ever seen in my life.
What you been drinking? Nothing. I smell alcohol.
And I took a little tear gas and a couple of handhelds and guys in custody. Everybody's going home now.
Superior tactics, superior personnel, we win.
What time we plan on pulling out of the Dairy Queen? I've been on the department for 16 years, and I've been with SWAT for almost 8 years now. It's the best move I ever made. I can't imagine doing anything else now. You know, a lot of people say that they wouldn't do my job because of the danger aspect, but none of us really look at it that way. And it's the same way with a motorcycle. Yeah, of course there's danger. There's an inherent danger, especially without the protection, but I don't look at it that way. I guess it's that thrill seeker in me that...
The plan for today is we're going to go with the smoking guns.
Like I said, we are a firefighter and law enforcement group, so smoke and guns, it came out pretty good.
I won't be going riding for obvious reasons. You get to see me in a few days, Daddy. Just a few days. This is his favorite hobby by far. I think he just has a thing for living life on the edge. Instead of him drinking coffee, breaking down a door and dragging somebody out is what gets him going. He's kind of cute too, I'll say, I guess. I guess I married him, right?
I've been with Winter for 7 years, and we've got 2 boys, Cade, who's 4, and Colton, who's 2, and obviously another one on the way, due any time now. That baby right now weighs...
9 pounds, 12 ounces.
Being a father has changed the way that I approach my job a little bit. You know, I'm probably a little bit more careful now because, you know, I definitely wouldn't want my children growing up without a father. chips. What's wrong with you, boy? You know, the father stuff, there's nobody there to teach you how to do that. SWAT team comes natural. Father, by far, is much harder than the SWAT team.
We're going to execute a warrant. This one suspect is a black female, 60 years old. Just to confirm, it is this house that we're looking at. White with blue trim. This is the front porch, and it's caged in. All the windows have bars. There's a camera in the Alpha David corner pointing this way, and you can see it right here. It'll see us coming.
A lot of times what we find is that they fortify their house, keep other drug dealers out, to keep the street cops out, and to keep us out.
There's 2 children that live there, so we're gonna have to deal with that.
It's aggravating that a family would put those kids in that type of environment, but they do, and we have to work around it and try to minimize any kind of shock, I guess, to the children.
The plan's going to be this, basically. When we get there, the APC is going to stop on the Alpha side. It's going to stop right in front of that pedestrian gate.
To get the cage open on the front of the house, we really have 2 different options. We can either try to pry it open using a hand tool, or we can attach the tow strap and try to pull it using the vehicle.
Position for your pull over here in the driveway, let the guys out.
We know that there are going to be children inside the house, so we would rather be able to pry the door, maybe causing a little bit less trauma to these kids.
844, Johnny's going to pry the door. Andre, you're going to set the pry if he needs it, and Steve, you're going to cover him, okay?
Where's the mechanism? Well, the main thing is to try to get this door open as quickly as possible, and if I can't get it pried in less than 10 seconds, so they should have the pull already set on the side windows, and they'll be bringing the strap around. If they get there before I get it pried, I'll turn it over to them.
Torque it like this and pull. Johnny, I'm kind of counting on you to get through that door without doing a pull.
Thanks, sir. That is a pry tool. This is one of the pry tools that we use. It's actually called a hooligan tool. Basically, we'll set it in the opening of the door, use a slammer to set the tool, which will put it inside, and then use the leverage of the tool itself to pop the door open.
Johnny, this operation does hinge on you. I hope you know that.
Oh, thank you, Steve. No
Success
pressure.
lays at your fingertips.
All right. As a father myself, I can't help but think of the small kids that are in the house and how much scarier it would be for them if I don't get the cage pried open quickly. To tell you the truth, whenever I go through the door, I'm assuming that there's going to be somebody with a gun on the other side of the door.
Guys, 30 seconds.
That's what I'm prepared for.
Coming up on our right.
There's the house right there.
There's a camera. It'll see us coming.
It's aggravating that a family would put those kids in that type of environment, but they do. Coming up on our right.
There's the house right there.
Come on, get in there.
I'll play, guys. Set it low. Pull hard. Pull. Give him help on the pull.
Easy, 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 easy.
Joey, go follow. Go ahead. Got 2 kids and a lady.
Okay, Grandma's coming right now, baby. Everything's okay. Everything's okay.
Being a father like we all are, when you see kids inside these locations and you know they're slinging dope on the inside, it breaks your heart.
Basically, we found crack cocaine. This is the largest pieces that we found in there. Basically, what they're doing is they're chipping up the larger pieces. They're selling 10s and 20s out of this house. This is a weapon that we found inside the house. It's a shotgun. It was leaning against the wall behind a door, and the kids had access to that room, so therefore they had access to a loaded weapon.
The fact that they found a shotgun in there and a lot of ammunition, that tells us that we did the right thing. Is there somebody we can call?
My daughter.
And you okay with your daughter?
Yes, sir.
Now what we want to do is the best thing for the kids, and that means finding a family member or a friend of the family or somebody that can take care of the kids. You know, it's traumatic for a small child. You know, it's traumatic probably for anybody, but for a small child, you know, this is something that they're probably going to remember. And hopefully they'll remember it to the point where they don't want this to happen to them as they're growing up.
Tomorrow night's the daddy-daughter dance, and I promised my daughter a dress and some new shoes. Hi. We're looking for a dress for the daddy-daughter dance.
All right, let's start looking through here.
I have to balance my life between my work and my personal life, and I have to set limits. I can't miss this dance.
I like this one.
You like that one?
Mm-hmm.
That's your size. You want to try it on? She's fired up about the daddy-daughter dance. There's no way I would miss it. She's called me every day this week to make sure I can make it. Probably more fired up about her dress than she is the dance right now.
Ready, Daddy?
All right. Come on out. You got to spin around. You got to do the whole
Yeah, you got to do the
routine.
twirl. Show Daddy how to
Spin
twirl.
around. Let me see that bow.
All right.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. Do you want to go barefooted or do you want to get some shoes?
Shoes.
You want high heels?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you taller than me. You want to go look in the mirror? Tina, you're supposed to say now.
Nope.
No, they hurt my feet, but they look really pretty, so I'll take them.
No.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Have you done it?
Yeah.
Looks real nice. I love my job, but I don't want to be defined by it. I want to be known as Dad. Thank you, ladies.
You have fun at that dance. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. This is the most painless shopping spree I've ever been on with a woman. First dress, first pair of shoes. First and last time. Guaranteed. I've got the daddy-daughter dance to go to tonight, and I've been telling my daughter I'm not going to let work get in the way, so hopefully we'll be done quick.
If you guys are ready, we'll get started. The HIDA group called and asked if we can execute a warrant. It's a no-knock federal warrant, and as of right now, we don't have it. They're trying to get it signed right now as we speak.
Looks like it might be a while. ATF has to get their warrant signed, and sometimes that can take hours depending on whether they can find a judge or not.
Let me tell you what I know about this warrant so far. Is this guy's been armed in past deals with a lot of guns. He's a high-level dealer, dealing in large quantities of cocaine, namely crack. This suspect, a black male, evidently he's a tall, skinny guy, is how it was put to me. He's going to be inside. His mother lives there. No children, no bars. He's heavily armed. Our target's the second one over. It's a white brick house with red trim. One other thing that the HIDA group told us is that everybody in this neighborhood's involved.
It just takes a simple phone call, let them know if you got police coming, and the next thing you know, we've lost our element of surprise.
Good eye is a slang term we use for people that dealers hire. When they see raid vehicles coming up, they'll notify the dealer inside the house so they can either escape or destroy the drug evidence. So we're gonna have to hit it with a lot of speed on this one.
Sergeant Fuller's Charlie side team will lead us up. The Alpha side entry team, we're going to stop short, and then we'll approach together in a column of 2 on foot.
We're just working out the coordination of coming from 2 different directions so we don't drive in front of the location and give ourselves up.
The reason why we don't want both APCs just pulling up, number 1, they're loud. Number 2, that delta side of this target, there's no windows. So it's a blind approach if we get out and walk on foot.
We're actually going to disembark off the APCs a little bit farther away than we normally do so we can remain stealth all the way up to the front porch.
So if you guys will break up with your team leaders, work out any little things you guys want to work out, and once the warrant's signed, we'll execute and move out from there.
This one is.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
our
our
target
target.
right here. You want to go through that now?
Yeah, see if we could dump off your
Wait till everybody's in position. No.
Bravo team right here.
Hey guys, listen up. That was the Haida group that just called. They're fixing to walk into the judge's chambers in about 2 minutes. They should know something here pretty soon.
Got a big date tonight, taking Elise to the daddy-daughter dance, and if this drags on much longer, I'm definitely going to be late tonight if I get there at all. It's not looking good.
Right now, we don't have the warrant.
Got a big night planned tonight, taking Elise to the daddy-daughter dance if this warrant doesn't run long.
Hey, give me a call back after it gets signed. They're fixing to walk into the judge's chambers in about 2 minutes.
If this drags on much longer, I'm definitely going to be late tonight. If I get there at all, it's not looking good.
Looking good, man.
This is an exact impact munition. It's a less lethal round. If we have a combative armed suspect with, say, an edge weapon or something like that, it's not non-lethal, it's less lethal. They talked about guys that they arrested in the area, and they're all afraid of this cat, so he's got himself a reputation for being scary. Nothing scares me.
It's about 3 minutes from here.
Second left turn. Targets on the other side here.
Let's see.
Everybody's coming home.
Stand by, guys. 20s are up.
Okay, I'm with you, Johnny. I'm with you.
Come on left. Take left. Okay, watch it. Stand by. Go. We're in. Check it here again, guys. Check it up.
We're in the secondary search phase right now. Got to make sure he's not in there.
The intelligence was that these people knew a bunch of other people in the neighborhood. They were kind of all working in concert. So in doing that, they have a chance to hide.
Anybody in this bedroom?
The suspect may have gone in the attic. Maybe they saw some footprints going up or something, or I don't know. They're knocking some sheetrock down in the garage to get a peek up in that attic.
We never take it for granted that they can't get up there.
It's still hot.
We didn't locate anybody inside, so narcotics going to go ahead and do their search, look for evidence. We know we've got a couple weapons inside.
We've got this shotgun here that it looks like it's used exclusively to commit offenses. It's got a bag taped to it. to catch the shotgun shells so he doesn't leave any evidence behind.
In every operation we do, we want to find suspects. We want to get them off the street. If we don't, you know, the way I look at it is it's still a good deal because we've made an impression on them. We made an impression on the neighborhood.
We'll catch up to him later on. Guys like this don't stay hidden forever. Put your dress on.
What about
and
my shoes?
Here's your shoes. And you need your pantyhose.
Tights.
Right? Tights, sorry.
Tights.
We're going to the daddy-daughter dance tonight, and Lisa just got her new dress, and she's putting it on back there in her bedroom. She has to shut the door all the time. She's very private.
Daddy?
Yeah?
Can I come in?
Hang on a second. Whoa, you look nice. Elise means everything to me, you know? You never know what love is until you have a child. How do I look? Look all right? Good enough to go on a date with? You learn true, pure love with a child. I always get nervous before a big date. You ready? Let's go. It's nice to be able to get away from work and come out here and unwind and get to be with Elise. Good to see her out here having fun and seeing her so happy. This is my #1 priority right here. Taking care of her, being a good dad.
He's a good dancer.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're the only girl that's ever told me that. Do you have fun?
Yes.
Well, I had fun too.
I love my daddy very much.
You want to drive?
No.
Well, then I'm going to have to put you in the back. You're riding in the back.
You know, basically at this age, they sleep so much that they're really easy to take care of. You give them a month or so, and then it gets a little bit harder. And then they're like that, run through the house screaming about 90% of the day. Colton, hey.
You don't want to wake the baby.
Hey, you guys, come on.
Johnny.
How are you? Huh?
Got any food?
Richard? Where's the door? No, I thought y'all were bringing it.
All right.
See? Uh-oh, you gotta go.
You're disarmed, mister.
I didn't know you were coming too. Give me a hug. Get some love too.
Our SWAT team, it is a family. It's closer than just friendship.
See, you do that good.
Don't start.
You know, we know everything about each other, you know?
After getting up every day at 3 in the morning, he'll miss us pretty quick.
Mom, guess what? I'm gonna have you take a picture of me and John, the baby, and the guys.
You gonna use that camera? I'm thrilled with my life. Great wife, great kids, great job.
You want to get in the picture?
Great friends. So, I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better.